Hey, this is Renil. In this video, we will learn about classes and objects. Java is an object-oriented programming language. Means you can implement object-oriented programming in Java. Now, we will learn what is a class. Class is a common noun and all the proper noun is an object. For example, common noun is a tree and proper noun is a chotu, lambu and motu. So, tree is a class and chotu, lambu and motu is object of a tree class. And second example, common noun is a car and Rampyari and Khatara is an object because Rampyari and Khatara is a proper noun. And third example, person. Person is a common noun and Vivek, Akanksha and Rohit is a proper noun. So this all three is objects. So object is used to represent a real world entity. So Chotu, Lambu, Motu and this all the proper noun is represent a real world entity and class is a description of an object. For example, S1, S2, S3 up to Sn, these all the object from a single class. You can create a multiple object of a single class. Class is a collection of object and it does not take any space in a memory. And class is also called as a blueprint of an object. And object is an instance of a class. That means S1 is a object of this class. Class is a description of an object. That means class describes some methods or characteristics of an object. Class is a blueprint of an object, I already told you. Now class is a common noun is what I already told you. And class is a way to achieve encapsulation. We will learn encapsulation in another video. Class is defined with the class keyword. That means you can create a class using class keyword like that. First of all, you write a class keyword and then you define a class name and then you bracket and define some instance variable or member variable in methods and etc. For example, we have one class which is box with integer, breadth and height variable, and it's also defines some method which is set dimension, show dimension as a member function. So this is the solution of the example. I create one class which is with name of box and define length, breadth and height variable, and these all three are instance member variable. And then I create a set dimension method to assign the value of a length, breadth and height. And the set dimension method take three parameter which is x, y and z. This x, y, z is all are local variable because x, y, z is used in this particular block in the method. And I create another method which is show dimension, and show dimension job is print all the value of length, breadth and height. Object is an instance of a class. Object is a proper noun and object is a real world entity. And these all the three things I already told you. An object can be created using class. You can create object by using name of class. If you write a box and b1 in a main method, that means only b1 is not an object. You need to initialize with new box. You have a two choice. You write this two line or this line. b1, only b1 is not an object. b1 is a reference variable. b1 is a reference variable. Only b1 is a nullable type. it contains a null value, and if b1 is a local variable, then it is blank when it is not initialized. Maximum time you will use box b1 is equals to new box and bracket and semicolon. Now let's understand with an example. First of all, I am writing main method. Now create one class which is box. Now I create a 3-member variable which is in length, breadth and height. So this all the 3 variable is a member variable of a box class. Now I create one method with void return type, void set dimension, which take 3 parameters. So now I assign xyz into length, breadth and height. So length is equals to x and breadth is equals to y and is equals to z. Now I assign x, y, z into length, breadth and height. Now I create another method which is get dimension. Get dimension method doesn't take any parameter because we just print the value of length, breadth and height. So now I print value of length. And second is breadth and the third is height. Now I want to create an object of this box class. So you can create an object like that. First of all, you write the name of class box and then you write a name of object. For example, I create a b1 object and assign box as a reference. Now I want to access this set dimension method. So you can access a set dimension method using a b1 object. So now I write b1 dot set dimension. It's take a 3 parameter. So I want to give a 3 parameter which is 2, 4 and 6. When we run this line that call a set dimension method and give a 3 parameter 2, 4 and 6 and assign into x, y, z and x, y, z assign into length, breadth and height. When we execute this 5th line, we successfully assign the value of these 3 instance variable or member variable. Now I want to print all the value of length, breadth and height using get dimension method. So now I want to call get dimension method. So now I compile this program. You can see my output is 2, 4 and 6. When we call set dimension method, that set dimension method assign a value of a length, breadth and height. And then after I call a get dimension method. Get dimension method to print a value of length, breadth and height. Thank you.